In a place that's no stranger to wind and waves, it takes an extreme weather forecast for owners to haul their boats on shore. But Jimmy Williams doesn't want to gamble on Hurricane Larry's ferocity.
I'm up to keep my boat from getting smashed up in a storm. I figured the safest place to have her is on land.
This bay, like many in the trajectory of Larry, is open to the high winds and waves that will lash this coastline.
You're going to get seas in the bay that's probably 7-8 feet high.
Con O'Brien works with a tourboat company. They already moved the larger vessels to a more sheltered location. This is the last one out, just in time before Larry strikes.
You get a couple of $1 million worth of boats standing in the water and worried to death, and it's your livelihood.
Harbour Master Sharon Locke is doing the rounds.
These are the offloading docks here where the boats come in.
Locke is switching off power to the cranes that offload crab and shrimp catches. What could happen if you didn't turn it off?
Well, the doors, of course, the doors could blow open here, and of course, anything with electricity powered on, if it was still powered on, it could catch fire or anything could happen here, right?
Around St. John's, trees and power lines are often dangerously intertwined. That's a concern for the power company, with Larry bearing down.
Stay in your home, and especially tomorrow is going to be a lot of debris, limbs, wires down across the road, so stay in and give the crews a chance to clear the roads at least.
Back in Bay Bulls, even though their boats are safe on shore, it will be a sleepless night for these guys.
I'll be down here at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning watching the wind.
Still be here watching because we're looking forward to, I guess, seeing what it's going to do, but we won't be as worried now, so that's the main thing.
They've done their best to keep their boats safe, hoping Larry won't do its worst. Chris O'Neill-Yates, CBC News, Bay Bulls, Newfoundland.
So that was the calm before the storm. Let's go to meteorologist Ashley Brawweiler, who's in St. John's Forest tonight. And Ashley, what's going on there right now?
Well, Ian, things are really starting to ramp up now as Hurricane Larry races towards Newfoundland over the next few hours. Really bracing for the most damaging winds on the eastern side of the track of the storm. But you know, earlier today, I was leaving the studio and it was really eerie. It was calm. The fog was rolling in. It was hot. It was humid. And there were lots of birds on the building. So they obviously knew something was going on. And we're looking at these winds ramping up, damaging winds potentially. You know, when we start talking about these numbers, down power lines, down trees, and the potential for some power outages are definitely likely.
You know, we can hear the wind going over the microphone there. It's making it difficult to hear you, but comes with the territory when you're talking about an approaching hurricane. Give us a sense of what exactly we can expect in the next few hours.
Yeah, so like I said, the hurricane is approaching fairly quickly, and it's looking like the center of the storm will head somewhere between the Burin Peninsula and Placentia Bay, and that puts most of the Avalon on the eastern side of that track, and that's where we see the strongest winds. So over the next couple of hours, as we head towards midnight, that's when we're going to see those strongest winds ramp up for a couple of hours, anywhere from midnight until about 4 a.m. We're looking at gusts on the Avalon anywhere from 110 to 140 kilometers per hour, and even some locally we could see some gusts upwards of 150, and that's just the gusts. The sustained winds expected to be somewhere between 80 and 90 kilometers per hour, which could be even stronger for the southern portion of the Avalon as well. The other thing to mention with this one is the storm surge. Areas from the Canagar Peninsula down to the southern Avalon, we're talking about waves about 10 to 14 meters. That and some storm surge could lead to some coastal flooding.
And of course, midnight Newfoundland time, so we're talking less than 90 minutes away, and I know you'll be standing by to stay on top of this storm for us. Thank you.